Rohit Singh is joining us from Patna. We also have Shatrughan Sinha, one of the main key contestants in this election. We'll come to both of you gentlemen in just a bit because the loudspeakers in Bihar have fallen silent since last evening when campaigning for this phase came to an end. As many as 7 Lok Sabha seats of the 40 in Bihar go to polls tomorrow. Voting in Patna and nearby districts, in fact, will decide the fate of 117 candidates, including former Home Secretary R.K. Singh and Lalu Prasad's eldest daughter, Meeza Bharti. And Shatrughan Sinha, of course, who's joining us. He's made a bid for his second consecutive term to the Lok Sabha from Patna Sahib seat. A Bhojpuri film actor, a prominent doctor and a former minister are hoping to upset his apple cart from the seat. Shatrughan Sinha, thank you so much for being here with us. In 2009, you won Patna Sahib against Shekhar Suman from the Congress. But it is widely believed that your real opposition came from within. It was from within the BJP that Ravi Shankar Prasad was unhappy with your candidature back then and even now. Would you deny this?
No, I don't. The topic is over. I never fought against Shekhar Suman. In fact, my fight was against the it was BJP versus all. Shekhar Suman, I'm very fond of him. We are very affectionate towards each other. And as far as Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad is concerned, I think he's a very wise, he's a very sharp, he's very intelligent, he's very effective personality, and I have got nothing personal or even for that matter, no grudge at all against Ravi Shankar. I'm very fond of him. So let's not go to the past and let's talk about future and let's move on.
Unusually diplomatic and politically correct, Shatrughan Sinha. Would you not agree that the BJP at this moment is deeply divided? You yourself have been known to make contrarian positions in the party in the past. Why are you being so politically correct now?
Well, this is not the right time to talk about these things. We can always talk about these things after the election, and that also not through media. We should talk among ourselves and analyze the whole thing, and we shall definitely, as we have come out in the hour of election the last time, not like the last time, but in the hour of election, we have all come united. This is a united Bharatiya Janata Party. Our only aim and ambition, or rather, we are in Hindi we can say lakshya और उद्देश्य है बीजेपी का परचम लहराना और बीजेपी के परचम के तले भारतीय जनता पार्टी का कद्दावर, दबंग, दूरदर्शी और एक्शन हीरो नरेंद्र मोदी को प्रधानमंत्री के तौर पे पेश करना. We have to bring Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister of the country in the interest of the nation and in the interest of the especially in the interest of the younger generation of the nation.
No, it's very, I didn't interrupt you all along, Shatrughan Sinha, because you now seem to suggest that Narendra Modi is the best person to be Prime Minister. That was not what you said in the past. And in the past, you have spoken to the media. In fact, you have been one of those who's always spoken to the media. Would you not agree that in this election season, the BJP is broken up in camps? And you, despite what you're saying about Narendra Modi, are part of a faction sympathetic to L.K. Advani.
Mr. L.K. Advani has always been like a friend, philosopher, guide, guru and ultimate leader, not only to Shatrughan Sinha but entire party, Bharatiya Janata Party. We hold him in very high esteem. He is a very respectable, very acceptable and very able, genius, statesman. Having said this, I must say that this is the time to promote, project and protect our Dabang action hero, Prime Ministerial candidate, Mr. Narendra Modi, with of course blessings of L.K. Advani ji, Rajnath Singh ji, our friend and Bharatiya Janata Party President, Sushma Swaraj, another very tall personality in BJP. And so we all are today have only one aim, to project and promote the Prime Ministerial candidate Narendra Modi, which he rightly deserves.
Dabang superhero, that's what you're calling Narendra Modi. But I have to ask you, and I'm going to keep asking you, as you have hinted in the past, you have felt that the advent of new leadership, and that obviously means Narendra Modi, will nudge the old guard out. I'll just give you an example. Today, L.K. Advani was out campaigning, he was out on a road show, and the chants of Namo Namo clearly outweighed anything that he was saying.
Well, I hear these things. People talk about the youth or younger generation or the youth coming to power. I would say only youth can't do a thing unless he has maturity and experience. We need children at home, but then who guides them? The parents, the grandparents, for margdarshan, for guidance, for counseling, for showing the right path or leading to the right path. We need the statesmen, we need the elder people, we need the matured leaders, we need the seniors. You cannot divide on the basis of younger generation and seniors.
No, but Mr. Shatrughan Sinha, you're holding yourself back. Do you agree with the political assessment that your party has now become from an issue-based party into an individual-centric party? It's about a personality cult.
I don't think so. At this moment, if you are talking about our Prime Ministerial candidate and as a Vyakti Vishesh, we know that individual party is bigger than the individual and party is bigger than individual and nation is bigger than party. So many people they ask us कि आप व्यक्ति विशेष की इतनी अर्चना और इतनी पूजा या इतनी चर्चा क्यों कर रहे हैं? We are not talking about व्यक्ति विशेष. We are talking about a tried, tested, successful Gujarat Chief Minister who has been able to provide electricity and water to 365 days to all his people, where the per capita income is one of the highest in the state, where the investment factor, Punji Nivesh, is the maximum in the country. And so this, we are not talking about the Vyakti Vishesh, but we are talking about Vishesh Vyakti, the special man, the special personality, Narendra Modi. And I think party has decided, entire cadre, workers, leaders, and above all, the parliamentary board, the highest decision-making body in the party,
right? They
have decided to project Mr. Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister candidate. And of course, it has been declared by none other than our own friend and party's president, Mr. Rajnath Singh. So now the question of no, if and but, now as I said in the beginning, now on that topic, I would say the topic is over.
Okay, that topic is over, but I'm going to ask you about your topic. It is seen and widely believed that you, after you win the election, you go back to Bollywood and are rarely seen in Patna. You're not accessible to the voters. That's the charge against you, Mr. Sinha. Why do you then expect voters to bring you back?
Well, I have come to the people's court now. People will decide, and those people who know very well that so far in my personal life, married life, professional life, or political life, fortunately there has not been a single allegation of corruption. They know that my image is quite good. I'm a son of the soil. I was born here. I graduated from, before graduating from Pune Film Institute, FTII, I was in Patna Science College. And last but not the least, I have always been here more than 4 times a month at least. If they can check my record from the police station, from the journalists, or from my home office, they would find out that this seems to be a sponsored allegation by some of the vested interests, some of the people who did not want me here, who do not want me here. It is created by them. My supporter, my party does not believe in it. And now, as I said in the beginning, we are in the people's court now. People would decide, and I'm sure, I hope, wish and pray that people would decide not only in my favor, but through me, they will decide the fate of our Prime Minister candidate, Mr. Narendra Modi, with a massive majority.
Okay, Shatrughan Sinha sounding optimistic there. Thanks so much. Rohit Singh is still with us from Patna. Rohit, I'm sure you were hearing on to what Shatrughan Sinha was saying, but I want to ask you that there are 2 models of development that have been discussed in Bihar. One is the Gujarat model, and of course referring to Narendra Modi. The other is of course Nitish Kumar. Which one do you think is going to translate into a much bigger voter percentage? Which one is going to be opted for by the people of Bihar?
Well, Maru, that would be very difficult to say as to which model will the people of Bihar will be voting for. But as far as people are concerned, what the reactions we are getting is that obviously people are willing here in Patna, in Patliputra seat as well as Patna Sahib, to give at least one chance to Narendra Modi. This is what we are picking up from people. And as far as the battle is concerned, I've told you this is going to be a very important battle, especially the Patliputra seat is going to be very crucial, because from that seat, Ram Kripal Yadav, the former loyalist of Lalu, is contesting on a BJP ticket after quitting RJD, and from there Lalu has fielded his eldest daughter Meesa Bharati also to take him on. So that's going to be a very crucial constituency where the focus will be. As far as Patna Sahib is concerned, from where Shatrughan Sinha is contesting, I don't find that it will be a very difficult task for Shatrughan Sinha, because the candidates that are fielded against him are not very strong candidates. There's a Bhojpuri film star, there's a doctor, local doctor from Patna, and that is why it could be like an easy cakewalk for Shatrughan Sinha from Patna Sahib.